Thank you very much. Welcome to Turkey, Charles and Christopher. Charles is professor for Malta tax management and start up the company. He's very nice, he's very knowledge. Today we are talking about Malta. Why invest to Malta? What is the advantage? What is the tax advantage? We are talking together, all Charles. Please, beginning this, your Mediterranean now.
Yes, so Charles, maybe you could give them a bit of a background as to what Malta has to offer and why they should choose Malta.
First of all, thank you, Mr. Mujdat, for receiving us in your office, and hopefully, as we did in the past, we'll be doing interesting things through your office in Malta. And coming back to your question, it is interesting to look at Malta because Malta is a small country. It's a very small country. However, it has advantages which have been coming along for many years. Malta in 2004 became a European Union country. So that is an important thing because a lot of foreign investors use Malta not for its market, but as a springboard to a 400-500 million market. Why the island? Because the island gives an opportunity through its administrative systems and through its taxation systems, which are basically of an Anglo-Saxon origin, because Malta was a British colony after '64. Then after joining EU in 2004, we modified our laws to be in line with the European Union, to give advantage and attract such companies to benefit from its stability in politics, its stability in economy, its education background, because everybody in Malta speaks English, speaks Italian, they speak other languages as well, apart from the Maltese language, which is the native language. So the main factor, if you had to tell me, what is the main factor? Malta is a pro-business small country, which will bring you a springboard to the whole world. Maltese people, you find them all over the world because they are entrepreneurs. Malta does not have any raw material, does not have any resources. So over time, the Maltese people had to develop these skills in order to go and provide services outside and within the island.
The financial services industry in Malta now has been growing for over 20 years, so
yes.
It also has the experience, it has the background, and it has a very pro-business approach, so it is acceptive of investors of all nationalities. It wants to attract investments not only to improve Malta but also to strengthen the relationships it has with other countries, including Turkey, including any other country in the world. So Malta provides that environment for these people to feel comfortable in dealing, knowing they can trust not only the jurisdiction but also the people they work with, which is fundamental in their business going forward.
The experience we had with the Turkish market, Turkish businessmen are good entrepreneurs as well. They are international. They go out of Turkey. They just not limit themselves to Turkey. So over the years, our Turkish portfolio increased through collaboration with Nova as well. We will be doing this in the future too. And we felt the need to have a Turkish desk in our office. Our office in Malta, which provides a 360 degrees from setting up a company to tax advice to advisory to audits to anything. We can hold their hand all over the process. So they go there and they don't find themselves lost. It's important that when you go to a foreign country, you have somebody who can direct you so that you do not fall along the way. And that is what we do. What we do through our professional people in the office and through our Turkish desk, which is run by Turkish persons who speak the Turkish language and who understand the Turkish culture.
And very perhaps quickly, and obviously for those wanting more information, they can get in touch with any one of us, maybe a bit of high level in relation to the taxation system, how it attracts investors.
A lot of companies who use Malta, as I said, as a springboard for the world, they have a tax system which basically circles around three tax rates. Basically, you have a system where you're holding company regime. can have a 0% tax there. You can have a trading in products or trading in services where you are taxed at 35%, but through the Maltese system of a non-resident UBO, that 35% can go down to 5%.
Yeah.
The same system applies to services. When it comes to services, instead of 5%, which are not services, which are consultancy or professional services, that fall under the 5% as well, but passive income like interest, like royalties. There could be a regime there of 10% regime.
Very, very attractive tax rates even when compared to
Yes.
other competing
Yes.
jurisdictions, and I think even when it comes to real estate there are attractive programs
Yes.
in place which do indeed attract these investors investing in real estate properties.
I fully agree with you, Chris. I mean, in real estate there is a boom at the moment because Malta is experiencing the highest GDP growth in the European Union for the last 3 years. In the last 2 years, Malta had a positive surplus as well. And this is the result of new and emerging industries. For example, Malta today is known all over the world as the blockchain island because it was the country that in November 2018 did the first legislation all over the world. So we have the big names coming there for the industry. Before that, we had the iGaming industry. We still have the shipping industry. We have the aviation industry. We have the yachting industry. So Malta tries to find niches, you know, and specialize in these niches and be the first to provide the service. For example, in the blockchain space, I mean the big names like OKMX, like Binance, like Tron, these are all present in Malta, and this industry is developing. The result of all this is having an effect on the Maltese economy through indirect services. So property is increasing in value, rent is increasing in value. So the return on the property is a high return. I mean, certain prices which you find in Malta today, in the center of Malta, where the business center is, compare with New York, compare with London, on a small island. So if you look in the medium and long term, I mean, this is not something a bubble. It's not something it's something
Tried and tested.
Tried and tested in the past, and this is what we're trying to do as a small nation for the future. Malta has a small population of about 450,000 people, but at any point in time there is 1 million, 1.2 million people, tourists, expats, Maltese. So that's who basically we are.
There's also a
Yes.
very good Mediterranean climate. So
Yeah.
please, if you want more information, do not hesitate to get in touch for
And with Turkish people especially, I mean, and this you'll experience this. Turkish people find themselves at home in Malta because they have similar culture, and Maltese people do not look down on Turkish people. They see them as their peers because they're of the same culture, of the same area, you know. And that is an important factor too for Turkish people who want to come to Malta. I mean, as the English say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So we invite you and your clients to come there and visit and look for yourself.
We'll show them.
Thank you very much. Very good information. Everything is wonderful. We are working with Middle East customer, Far East customer, European customer, also some tax management for American customer, likes the Malta. Malta is very trustable. Malta is European country.
Yeah.
Malta is tax management, very nice. My idea is real estate investment also is very good because in the North Mediterranean, Nice, $34,000 per square meter. Is Monaco, $67,000 per square meter. Is Spain, some area, $10,000. Is for usually average price Malta $3,000.
You can find various
not
ranges.
not is a boom. Is a nice place.
Yeah.
Very niche market.
Yeah.
Is first our customers interesting is trust and European Federation and tax management and establish the company. We are follow up a lot of trustable company. We are founder you because you have also English service for Turkish service, also trustable company. Our companies automatically, directly contact you. This information is not enough. Automatically
Sure.
invited to Malta. First time must be coming to Malta. Very trustable. Education is very nice. Trustable country. I talk very important. Trust because European system, also Anglo-Saxon system, banking system is good.
Solid.
Usually for Turkey is a lot of company using this for Malta. Why? Exporting time, tax management, very important. Also is your service is very nice. You are making the gold service, silver service, platinum service very nice for us because we are not follow up anything. All is your responsibility. We trust you. Thank you very much for coming again. See you soon.
In Malta.
Malta. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
My pleasure.
Pleasure.
Thank you.